Hello everybody, I'm Major Total War and welcome back as we carry on as the Men of Dunland. This is episode number 10. We should do a quick recap as we always do. Then I believe we are at an end turn, I think. We'll have to go through it because it's been a few days since I've played. So in the last episode we took Buzzradum over in the west here with Chieftain Yagthak. It was a relatively simple battle. It's quite a good battle map to assault actually because you haven't got that many towers or anything like that, but it can be quite good to defend. I don't know if we're going to actually get a chance to defend it depending on what happens, but we took Buzzradum fairly easily. We had another little skirmish with the High Elves just south of Buzzradum, this region here, which went quite well. Lost a few more troops than I would have hoped, but such is life. And just before the end of the episode, we were assaulted at Metrith and held on. Did really well. We're a bit of a, would you class it as an impasse? I don't know. With Metrith, because I to be honest, I'm not that arsed with Bree, with England. Sorry. Just do a bit of sort of talking on Discord and what have you. I don't think taking Mengland's probably the right thing to do. I mean, we could try and take it and then sell it to someone, but that would, I don't know who we'd sell it to, so we could sell it to Isengard maybe, to be fair. That's actually not a bad idea. But that's kind of cheesing a bit, isn't it, selling it to Isengard? So I'm not that fussed, to be honest, with England. But Longbottom is certainly somewhere that I think we should try and go for. We want to try and take these sort of western regions here, so like Undertowers, Mitchell Delvin, Hobbiton, and then that only really leaves, well, I mean the Doomstack will spawn one at 3, so going off this they only have what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regions left, so or six at a push. Pardon me, it's quite early in the morning. A feline friend of mine decided it would be a brilliant idea to just run around at like 5 in the morning. So I've been up since about 6. So I thought I'll record it around 8, which is a bit early for me. I don't tend to do it that early, but it kills the time and I enjoy it. So it's, two birds, one stone. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to get rid of Paladin here. He's going to have to go. And we're going to have to try and push up towards Undertowers and then move across east. The only problem is because we've gone to off the High Elves, we have to be careful to not, what would be the best word to describe it? Piss them off. We could try and peace out with the High Elves, but I'm not that bothered, to be honest. You can tell it's the morning because I got a croaky voice. Yeah, so we need to get rid of Paladin. We need to take Undertowers. We need to go for Mitchell Delvin, go for Hobbiton. God, I got a proper croaky voice. Has that got it? Yeah, there we are. You never thought you'd hear that, did you? So that's where we're at the minute. We've got the barracks event military camp, Jesus, being built at Dunland, which is good. We're not making tons of money. We're making about 1,700 gold coins a turn, which I mean isn't bad, but turn 65, I was kind of hoping we would have a few more gold coins, but it's not the end of the world. We have about half a stack at Buzzradum. We have around just over half a stack at Cor Wilishar. We've got a full banner army at Metrith, pretty much. We've got a couple of units in this fort here. So we do have units, don't get me wrong, but can't get them up in time. So I think we're just at a point where we kind of need a bit of good fortune, really. But I'm sure it'll happen. We're gonna send these to. What's Captain Austin? He's got 4 units. Just checking the units around Bree. Yeah, I mean they do have a few. Like they do have quite a few units, but Undertowers just looks like such an easy take. Do you know what I mean? They've hardly got any units up there really, and they're just all shite. So we're gonna push this sort of these 3 units here, they're going to head up to Doom, sorry. I keep on calling it Doom, but... you know what I meant. And they're going to go that way. And I think they're going to try and push up towards Undertowers. Because we've got, like I say, we've got a couple of unit of pikes and what have you, so we should be alright. We just need a good bit of... just a couple of extra units and we'd be brilliant. We've got another general down in Argond as well. Let's send him up to Cor Wilishar as well. I can't even get any mercenaries around. We've got our diplomat as well, which is always gonna head down and talk to Gondor, so we should get some cash for our map information, which is good. I think we're just gonna end the turn. We might get attacked by Metrith, but hey ho. I've gone for a different. I think we're being besieged. I've gone for different headphones from now on. I think I used to use my, what would you class them? My gaming, in quote marks, gaming headphones, which I actually got quite a good deal. Bought them off eBay for about, I don't know, £40, £50, but they retailed about 120, which I thought was quite a good deal. But they're actually not that good. They're a bit shit, really. That's probably why they only cost 40 quid. But I was using them, and I think what it was doing was it was interfering with the microphone. So I think wherever the sort of battery pack is inside the headphone would like interfere. So you couldn't. You had to sit like perfectly still. And because they're like over ear and they've got like the sort of noise cancelling thing, sometimes you can't hear what you're saying, so you don't know if you're talking loud or quiet. So I've gone for just standard headphones, like just in-ear ones. So hopefully that might make it come through a bit clearer, hopefully. From Gondor's 9th episode, I think. Let's see where we're besieged at. Metrith, yeah. It's to be expected. I mean, to be honest, if they want to keep on attacking Metrith, then they can keep on attacking Metrith. I'm not going to complain because we've got loads of units at Metrith, so we'll be able to hold there forever and a day. Let's have a look at just north of Cor Wilishar. Yeah, nothing to write home about there. We're going to start. We're going to. Oh, what's Paladin? Oh, I should have attacked Paladin when he was bollocks. Oh well. Oh, we just recruited another general. Have we got? Let's have a look. Oh, we're starting to. Oh, mouse got stuck. Starting to lose a bit of cash now, which is a bit of a shame. Have we got anywhere that needs a general? What's to do? Nah, not really. It's just been a. I think it's just been a. I think this campaign started off really well. I say that though. I mean, it hasn't really gone that bad at all, really. But it's just been one of those, isn't it? I think we're gonna send Haldir. We're gonna send him up towards Metrith. I think. Try and get some use out of him. We need to get rid of Paladin here, but unfortunately I forgot to attack him. What's he got? He hasn't got anything, has he really? We'll take everybody out except for... What should we leave in? What should we leave in? That might come in quite handy. 1 unit of pikes, I suppose. We'll keep the... Yeah, so if you look here, last time I played Dunland was about 5 days ago. Blue is my... I've just been playing a bit of... Been playing a cheeky bit of AGO. Can't lie, it is. It's been playing as the Dwarves of Lewin, who I don't really want to go to war with, but I think if we're at war with the High Elves, who are at war with, well, who are allied with the Dwarves of Lewin, then I think it's only going to be a matter of time. But hopefully Angmar will keep them in check and what have you, so... Oh, crumbs. It's like an evening battle. Right. They've only got the 1 unit of journeyman, don't they? So if we can cancel out that journeyman with the cav, then we'll take that. Got the hairiest man alive. He's only on silver experience. He's not quite at gold yet, which I thought he would be, but hey ho. Right. I hate. Have I ever told you my hate for forest battles? I don't know if I mentioned it, but where they are, I can't even tell you where they are. They're here. Oh, bollocks! It's my own fault, isn't it? Because I should have. I should have attacked him when he was out, and but then we didn't have enough move points, though, did we? So I let myself off. I let myself off. So you can't really see. The thing is, I don't like with forest battles is here you can't see, which kind of makes sense because it's a forest battle. But on top of that, you can't use your cav really because cav charges kind of get a bit like, they don't get cancelled out, but they do kind of they don't quite. Well, they just don't really work. I'll put it on ×6. See if we can spot. Oh, there's a flag. I saw a flag. There they are there. The ones that can't hide. Branderbusser! Oh, they watch shrifts. Sheriffs. I don't know why I keep on calling them shrifts for. Sheriffs. Actually quite a good unit if you can use them right. They're quite good at like sniping generals, I found. I quite like them for doing that. Trolls, they can kill trolls. Which kind of feels a bit like, well, sometimes, you know, like some units are like OP. And it's like, I get that. What sheriffs? They're cheap and they are effective, but they're absolutely dog shit in combat, so we're not trick. Don't put them into melee. I don't know what idiot would put watch sheriffs into melee, but if you do, you fucked it. I want to try and get in. I like when the AI does this, when they just like, I'm just going to try and get them to come towards us, so I'm just going to use the archers. We should hopefully get, we should get a few kills. Ah, we're in range of their journeyman. I thought we'd be out of range of their. Oh, they've got Branderbus archers, don't they? Fuck. Have they got Branderbus archers? What sheriffs? Yeah, Branderbus archers. Are you gonna attack me yet? Oh, look, there's the journeyman. Oh, fuck yeah, they are. Bollocks. Take it off ×6 because you'll just die. That was me being very slow to move people. We're going to have to try and move the cav up here, I think. Try and sneak attack. Can you sneak on horses? I don't think you can sneak on horses. Branderbus archers are actually a really good unit. I don't know if anybody's ever played as Bree, but if you have played as Bree, they're actually really quite good. They're a good unit to use. They're not expensive now, but they have like, I mean, if you look at their stats, they've got 7 melee and a 10 defense. They're not a bad unit. To be honest, I thought the missile attack was high. I thought it was more like 5, but I don't think they're a bad unit. I don't think they're a very good general bodyguard unit, but you know, they're not all bodyguards, are they? So, you know, don't have to worry about that. Pull him out. They'll hopefully start marching towards us just now.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
The good thing with fighting Bree is because some of their custom generals are just like Branderbus archers. You can get rid of them quite easy. You know, like with cycle cav charges and what have you. Excuse me, are you in range? No, you're not. That was my best impression of. There's no way they'd hit them from there, is there? Let's get you guys out. Yeah, look, see, so we've killed we've killed how many Brandenburg archers there? Nearly half of them already. So we'll just try and loop round. Oh shit! I forgot to get the cav charging. This probably doesn't. Well, to be fair, they did get a few. Try and move you out because I can't see what the fuck's going on. We need to get rid of these journeymen. They've actually got a bad range, do they, the journeymen? Who's fighting? Oh, right, you. Okay. Spears. I don't know who has better voice lines. I don't know if it's Gondor Militia or... Why is my cav there for? What are you doing? They're just getting attacked. They're just... I can't see. Get into that cav charge, I suppose. Right. You can attack them spearmen. I want to try and get rid of some of these journeymen. Don't think they got a single one there, which is a bit of a shame. But I'll use the berserkers. Actually, I'll try and get them up here. I think because I'm losing quite a lot of cav unnecessarily, and I can't even see. I'll pop you out there. Actually, just get out of there. Gotta get your man out of there. Aragorn. You don't remember that scene? Maybe remember that scene. Skewer. They should, yeah. They'll rout in a minute. I can't see what's going on. I've got berserkers here. I see the berserkers. They're getting fired at by someone. Get the cav in again. Charge. Brandenburg archers now are down to 43. So I want the berserkers to try and attack the journeyman, but get them for the watch sheriffs, I think. We've got them fighting them there. So we'll do the other unit of warband and go there, and then we'll hit them from the side. Raiders. I like doing the voices. I would have quite liked to have done the voices. You know, just a couple of raiders, archers, you know, like that. Been quite good. If anybody's old enough to remember the game Stronghold, the first one. Not the second one, because the second one was a bit shit. But the first one. Oh, shit. If anybody is old enough to remember that game, the voiceover for the archers. No, yes, the archers on the first Stronghold game. Like I say, if anybody's can remember playing it, first game, the voiceover for the archers is he's from the same. He has the same accent as I do. So he'll go, "Your arrows sing." If anybody's seen it, I don't know if anybody has seen it, but if you have, that's where the accent comes from. So I could have done that. I could do an archer in homage to Stronghold if I put my accent on a bit more. If anybody has played Stronghold, let me know, because it's a game very close to my heart. I really enjoy it. I used to love it as a kid playing Stronghold. Used to have the guy from what unit was he? I think it might have been the. Oh, I want to say the Spearman unit, and the accent's from Birmingham, I think, and he's like, "I'm confused." He just says that over and over again. I'm sure it's the Spearman unit. I think their general's about to die. Although I am quite what's going on there? I am quite impressed with how the Watch Sheriffs have handled themselves in combat, to be honest. Right, they're down. They're down to what, 4? Wow. Them journeymen should hopefully rout in a second. We'll throw the chieftain. We'll get the chieftain up, shall we? Let's get him in here. We've lost 10%. Well, 11%. Sorry. They've lost 69. Nice. We'll use the general to fight the. I don't know why the Watch Sheriffs are fucking slapping us like. Oh, there's the bodyguard there. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Oh, they're breaking, which is good. We'll have the chieftain Oh, their bodyguards routing.
The enemy army flees.
Wherever he is. There he is. What was up with his neck? Let me see that there. It like a chicken neck. Right, what else we got? The watch sheriffs as well, isn't it? Yeah. I'll put it on times 6 because hopefully we'll get the designated amount. We're on 89. 90, 91. Yeah, should be fine. We got the general, didn't we? So there we are. We lost 120, but it was a forest battle, so we can't do that much with it. It's my own fault because I should have attacked them the previous turn. I forgot. So you win some, you lose some. So now I got rid of Paladin. I think Yagthak can push up. Might actually send that general I was going to send to Metroith. I might put him as the governor of Buzzradum, just because Buzzradum's a very important settlement. So I might just do that. Come on. Oh, I clicked that by accident. Is Buzzradum even with nobody in it? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I think let's start marching him up. We've got the cavalry in case anything goes wrong. So I mean, Buzzradum's like, that's a shame. I think it's time to move the capital actually. Because Dunlaric's miles away. Haldir, get yourself over to Buzzradum, mate. Actually, I'd prefer if you went that way, but do that. Right, looking at the units, maybe Tharbad, but then Tharbad's not really. And Londair's down there. I think Argond will probably be a more central capital. Should we change it to Argond? Yeah, let's change it to Argond. So at the minute we don't make any money at all. Oh God. So let's set Argond as the capital. Hopefully it'll help us out. There we are. We made about 1,000. That's decent. Buzzardum's going to be everybody that's played Dak knows that Buzzard. I'm going to call it Buzzardum. I'm going to stop calling it Buzzardum. Buzzardum is a fantastic money making settlement, so hopefully we can get some cash from that. Torforn's actually not a bad little settlement. I've got this guy here, Macrath. Right, okay, right. Macrath, go to Buzzardum, and then Haldir, you can carry on with what we was originally planning. I think we're golden, aren't we? Yeah. If we can hit Undertowers, you've got Alf there. We could be able. Oh, they do have an armory, if you notice there. And I can't remember what garrison they get, but I feel like it is the. I think isn't it the Greenway Spearman? Maybe. Nah, we'll find out. We're gonna try and hit Undertowers. I think this episode. I would quite like a watchtower there, but you know, hey ho. Let's get Dougal.
Yes.
Isengard are doing quite well. To be fair though, they're not, if you look at the Gondor campaign that's on the channel at the minute, Rohan are getting absolutely slapped, and we're like nowhere near that turn yet. So it happens though, doesn't it? We need to get more units, don't we? We'll take the pikemen as always. Take the warband, berserkers. I always quite like. We'd love a port of Tharbad. Got that unit from there. Barad Vane. Still haven't upgraded Barad Vane. You can go up to Metroith actually. I want to try and hopefully they'll assault Metroith soon, and then we can hopefully get rid of them units that are just south, because it's actually that it wouldn't be that bad a battle, to be honest. It's just we got to be careful. We don't want to overstretch, if you know what I mean. So I think we're getting there though. We are getting there. I think by the time these reinforcements get up to Yagthak, I'll end the turn now. I feel like by the time we get to Yagthak, we'll have either taken Undertowers or we're about to take it. Just don't want to keep on fighting at Metroith all the time. It is a good city to defend, by the way, because it's got the towers and what have you. And the AI is stupid, so We always like to use that to our advantage. I hope the audio is better for this episode. I don't know why. I know that a few of you guys said it was alright. I don't know. It just didn't seem to sit well with me yesterday. I don't know why. I was hoping to get 2 videos recorded yesterday, but with all the hassle I had with that Gondor episode, I only got a chance to do the one for last night. So I'm off work today, so I'm hoping to get 3 videos done today. So it'd be Dunland this episode, Gondor, and then another one of these. I'll try and just spread it out throughout the course of the day. Just I like recording. I find it. I enjoy it. It passes the time well and what have you. And I need to, because I'm going away as well. I need to make sure that I have some sort of, what would you call it, contingency plan in case something goes wrong. So I feel like it's probably the right thing to do. I know sometimes it can be a bit of a shame because I don't get to sort of react to people's comments if they have a good suggestion or something like that. But there's no intention to it, if you know what I mean. Other than just want to try and get some content out before I go away. So that's that. I'm not annoyed, but we got all these stupid. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna march out of Cor Wilishar. I think I'm gonna fight Captain Archer. I'm going to send these 2 units actually just up that way, and then they'll be closer to Buzzard Doom, just in case Captain Oswin decides to go for it. Dolph Orr makes good money. Look at that, 1,100 gold coins. I saw a unit here that was, you aren't going there. Go up to Cor Wilishar. You go up to Cor Wilishar as well. I think I say I'm looking forward to how this campaign works, because I want to get rid of Bree. Once we've got rid of Bree, we'll probably, to be honest, we won't really have a natural enemy. We might have the Dunlendings, but they still haven't decided to attack us, so I'm not going to piss them off if they don't, I'm not going to complain about it. So we might just try and kill off the High Elves, to be fair, because they never do anything, but they do have really good units, but we should be alright. Let's try and get rid of Captain Archie. He's got Brandenburg archers. If we can get rid of him, head up to Undertowers, take Undertowers, and then Cor Wilishar's garrison can get rid of the units around the Cor Wilishar region, and then probably push up towards Mitchell Delvin. Mitchell Delvin's actually a really, really good money-making settlement, so we need to take Mitchell Delvin. The only problem is I don't know where their Doomstack spawns. I don't know if it's outside of Bree or if it's outside of somewhere like Mitchell Delvin or Hobbiton. I don't actually know. But it makes sense it being Bree, given that, well, Bree's the capital. But I don't know, so I can't comment. It's just going to be a standard one, this one, isn't it? It's not going to be hold your ground. Don't know where that come from. It's going to march everybody forward. I don't think this battle's going to go on for long, to be honest. We're not going to bother lining them up. We'll just sort of pop them somewhere. We've got I quite like the journeyman unit. They do look a bit like nuns, but their shield I always think just is a bit like, it must be a proper pain. Imagine running with that on your back. And there's no flexibility with it as well. Yeah, there's that. We're gonna the cav. We'll put him on. We'll put the cav to our right. It's down here somewhere. We're gonna put it on ×6. There's the Brandenburg archers. All right, we're just tell you what we're gonna do, because they've all got. Just gonna push them forward. Gonna try and hit the Brandenburg archers with the cav. To be fair. Make sure that the chieftain isn't in the line of sight of the journeyman. Oh, look at them hobbits go fly, and see you later. Dunlending warband. Oh, put in shield warband accent, sorry. was actually talking about the Hobbit on Discord the other day, weren't we? Someone was defending it. I mean, well, I don't know. It just doesn't. It didn't make sense. Half of it didn't make sense. I don't like things that don't make sense, and it just felt a little bit clumsy and stupid. But it did have a couple of bangers in it though. So I mean, that's not bad. You got to have a couple of bangers and you. Oof. Look at them arrows go flying there. We're gonna take the archers off fire well because I think this battle's done, isn't it? Gotta put it on ×2. Get the cav chasing them. You can hit them. You two can hit them. You can hit them. ×6 it. There we are. That went well. Imagine if that was the chieftain. Could you imagine that? That would honestly, that would be so funny. It'd be so funny. I'd throw the computer out the window. I'd be done. Come on. We're on 90. Yeah, that'll do. There we are. So we're getting there. We can march up towards Undertowers. I think Undertowers does have a custom settlement, doesn't it? Yeah, it does, because the towers are in the background. So it's not overly difficult. We don't have that much range, which was kind of a bit of a shame, because kind of hoping we would. It's also been, we haven't really seen much of the Beast Slayers neither. I think they are a custom, not a custom. I think they're a barracks event. Are they a barracks event? Archer, maybe. I think. So hopefully we'll get to see them soon because I like them. I do like the Beast Slayers. They're also really good at killing cavalry. Something that people don't really mention, but let's have a look. What we got here? Let's have a look. Quickly check up at Undertowers. See what they've got. So they've got 1 unit of pikemen, merchant militia. Yeah. Fuck it, right, let's just go. Let's fucking do it. We're going to push this spy. We're going to push him. Should we... so, if we look at the map here, the High Elves do hold the Grey Havens, obviously. And I think that's... Is that Ered Lewin? No. So, East New Meriador's held by the High Elves as well. So, we could take Harlond and not have to fight the Doomstack. So, I mean, that's good. That's good. I'd quite like some more cav, actually.
Yes, my lord.
Right, let's get rid of... Let's take everybody out of it. Can we do a merge? Yeah, we've merged. So we're gonna... All we're going to keep in Cor Wilishar is the 25 Dunhead champions.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm going to change my mind again. I'm going to send Haldir. He's going to become the governor of Cor Wilishar just because... No, go that way. Literally go that way. Don't waffle. It's different. Right, let's get rid of Fred first. Fred's got nothing really. If we can get rid of these, then we can give something. If we can attack on 2 fronts, then it gives the AI something to think about as opposed to just attacking Busradum or the chieftain. What we should hopefully take Undertowers on the next turn, all being well. We don't have that much. I would have liked a bit more ranged, but I think the Dunland Hunters or whatever they're called, the Clan Hunters are just a bit. I mean, they are shy, aren't they? So it's not brilliant. But we've got. This actually isn't a bad army, to be fair. I thought we had fewer units, but we'll take it. They're a bit sort of skew with what we've got in them, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Got a few armor piercing units, don't we? So. And we'll put you there. Berserkers. And then you can come there. And then you can go. I told you about my ban, didn't I? On Dunhead Champions. I think I did. I just don't like Dunhead Champions. Move everybody. Let's just move everybody forward. Get yous moving forward. They should be. Feels weird not fighting without the chieftain, doesn't it? Because it felt like he's been in pretty much every battle for the past few turns. Still feel like we should have probably gave Farman Pikeman. I don't want to fight them. Where's the Brandenburg Archers? There they are, there, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna send the Cav this way. Times 6 it. Hopefully we can get the Cav. Bodyguard. Yeah, merchant militia are like. Yeah, I've never found a use for merchant militia, but they're not a bad unit, but I think they're purely just like these sponge arrows. I was gonna say bullets there. Tell me he didn't just charging them, pikemen. I got one. Wow. Everybody can watch us get the skirmish unit gone, because, well, everyone knows what that goes like. Come on. It's pikemen. We'll do it. We'll do a pikeman on Saraline mercenary, shall we? This is so annoying. I get so sick of them just trying to hit our fucking archers all the time. Take back our lands. Look at that. They've already killed like quite a few. Oh, get in there. Yeah, merchant militia, in my opinion, are good for sponging bullets, arrows, sponging arrows, because they're heavily armoured. And that's probably about it, really. They might sometimes, if you're lucky, they might help you out, but they're not. They can't really hold the line. I tell you what they're good at is if you're assaulting somewhere and you need like a. Why would you not be on? They're just good for sponging bullets. I have no other words for them other than that. That's all they're good for. We'll get. Oh, we'll use them there. Right, that's another charge in there. They're now down to 93. Yeah, I mean, they won't let you down. Like if you know that their purpose from the beginning, then you can't really get annoyed. But you know, they're not. Yeah, Bree have some good units. Don't get me wrong. I like Bree's roster. We're gonna Saraline mercenaries are gonna hit them in the back there, and that should. Yeah, put it on ×2 because I think this battle's done, isn't it? Which is it's just a formality. Once them Saraline mercenaries hit them in the back, the merchant militia, sorry, they'll rout the Brandenburg archers. No, they're still going. To be fair, respect. The merchant militia are still going. Where's the berserkers at? You can go that way, you can go that way. Berserkers can hit the merchant militia. The bodyguard can head up and fight their bodyguard. Their bodyguard's on 29. Do that. We're surrounded the merchant militia, so they're going to die in a second. Yep. Get a cav charge in. We've only got down to 20 now. Oh, he's just routed. That's such a shame. Just gonna make sure we got the. Oh, we got 98. Yeah, fair enough. Right, that was good. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. Like I said, we just want to keep on. We just want to get rid of all the sort of little half armies that they've got kicking around. Because if they group them all together like they've done at Metrife, they'll be quite a pain. But they're stupid, so they won't. Hopefully, in the next episode, we'll see the. Hopefully, I get some decent units out. I don't think it's going to be this episode, just because we've got a few more battles. I think it's going to be quite a battle-heavy episode. There's already been 2, isn't there? So I've got like another 15-20 minutes, so it is what it is. As a kid, when I used to play Rome 1, I used to just sim all the battles. That's all I ever did was just sim battles. And I look back now and I think to myself, why? Why would you buy a game where you just sim everything? As in, like, where there is an option to do it yourself. I mean, obviously, there's some games where you can't do it yourself, but yeah, he's just sitting, just like auto resolve every battle. I wouldn't cheat, like I wouldn't put cheat codes in, well, because I didn't know how to use them then. But and I'd just sit there and just bash the auto resolve, and I'd be like, oh, I lost, and it's like, but you're literally losing like. If you'd have played it, you literally have lost like hardly any soldiers at all, really, compared to, you know, what you did otherwise. Like if you'd have had to simmed it. I'm just gonna put everybody who's a melee unit in one line, just because I can't really be asked. These don't really have anything here, did they? What have they got? Just gonna move everybody forward. Oh, it's just going back there, I suppose. Can't go this way. They've got a unit of journeymen and a unit of Brenda researchers. Well, that way. Who could be the sacrificial unit? I don't really want a sacrificial unit. Move everybody forward. Oh, the cav are going to get targeted, aren't they? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that. Oh my god. Oh, that was a disaster. I should not have done that. Oh my god, that was a rookie's error. They just got slaughtered. Oh my god, that was horrendous. That was my own fault. I can't even have go at anybody. That was just my fault. Oh my god. Never done anything so stupid before. What was that? We'll get the bodyguard fighting the. Just get them charging in. Are they routing already? Wow. That was very silly by me. That I don't know what I was doing there. Come on. 92, right? That'll do. Yeah. Oh, we healed some, but what the fuck was that? I don't know why I did that. Oh, right, well, that was that. We didn't lose, so. There's been some brilliant lessons to be learned from the channel so far for people that are watching who, I don't know if you haven't played it. I know there's a few of us that don't and just like to watch it, but if you do play it and you're trying to look for tips, don't take any advice from me for the most part, because it's pretty bad. Don't throw your generals in all the time. Don't charge poorly armoured cav into missile units, because you'll just die. What we got, Leo? He's got a few extra him, so we're gonna have to try and push up towards him, I think. We're still making okay money. I'm hoping they attack Metrith. The only problem is I don't want to just keep on fighting at Metrith, if you get what I mean. So hopefully there'll be an impasse at some point, some relief, and we can actually, try and crack on. We'll hopefully hit Undertowers on the next term. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the Diplo. Oh, don't. Oh, he did well. He did well there. Did you see that? He didn't stop and get confused as to why. He just went past Alberg, so I'm pleased for him. I don't think they're going to assault Metrith, are they? No, it's annoying. They're pulling their forces away, though, if you look. They've also just pulled their cap. Why would they do that? Right, we're going to have to, we're probably going to have to sally out of Metrith, which is a bit of a shame, because I was kind of hoping that we could sit and defend it. I know that we've already done that once, but, I'm hoping, to be honest, that Angmar have really pushed into that region, which I can't remember the name of, and they're hopefully going to Bree have to think about whether to go for us, because if they have to go for us and Angmar, then they've got no chance. So hopefully that'll be the case. I don't like fighting Bree sometimes, because I think because of the films and stuff, I like Bree, but at the same time they are enemy, aren't they? I always find it a little bit uncomfortable fighting as the quote unquote bad factions, just because I like I like the good factions. So I've got some more troops in Dunland. Yeah, what I'm gonna do instead of chatting shit, I'm gonna get besieged at Metrith for one more turn, and then if they don't attack us, then we'll sally out. They haven't got a general, do they? So, but they do have a unit of gatekeepers, and they do have a unit of Greenway Riders, which are decent. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? But what can we do? There's not a lot we can do. You're going. Oh yeah, you're heading towards Cor Wilishar, aren't you?
Your orders, my lord.
Right.
Yes, my lord.
Now, they've pulled Alf out of Undertowers, so we're going to get rid of Alf now. He hasn't got anything really. He's got quite a few units of missile units, but I mean, yeah, we don't really have that. Well, I got rid of a carve, didn't I? Which is brilliant. But we do have, yeah. If we can get rid of Alf, then we can take Undertowers, and that's another settlement that we've got. It's another settlement captured on the episode. Because we're making good progress, I think, with this one. I think the Gondor campaign as well, I do think is going really well. I know that we've got Doomstacks approaching, or they're going to be once we take the Black Gate, which is fair enough. And I've spoke about my disliking of Doomstacks as a sort of a concept, but if that's what they've decided to do, and that's fair enough. I'm not having a go. Just some people like that. I just personally don't. I feel like if you was on your last legs as a settlement, like if you take, I don't know, historically, for example, you take somewhere like Carthage, where the Romans, fought them for years and years and years and years, and they did. How many Punic Wars was there? 3? Something like that. By the time Rome got to Carthage, and they totally devastated. They put loads of salt down, didn't they, so that they could never use the city again. No, there was no doomstack for Carthage when Rome was at the gates. Like, we're here, lads. It's fine. So sometimes I don't know. It just makes me sometimes I sometimes just think they're a bit. I know that they're put in to make the campaign a bit more challenging, and I appreciate that. Like, I'm not, I wouldn't sit there here and say like, oh, it's not. But it's quite nice. I always think when you get to a point in a campaign where, say, you've been fighting with a classic example for me with Dak is Angmar, right? I don't have anything against Angmar. Reaper, if you're watching, I apologise, but I've never really played as Angmar, and I'm glad that they changed them to a sort of a hybrid human orc type faction, because it kind of makes sense. Although if orcs do go on about eating humans, then I'd be a bit uncomfortable if I was fighting with someone that was going to potentially eat me. But that's beside the point. But Angmar are one of those factions where if you play as the Dunedain, or if you play as Bree, or you play as the Blue Dwarves, the Dwarves Red Loon, they're a pain in the ass to fight. Like, I'm sorry, but they're a pain in the ass. Like, I hate fighting Angmar with a passion. Like, they just do me head in. They just get like stacks of units like out their ass. I don't know where they get them from. So when you finally break Angmar, you get rid of Agendour, which he's a good general. He's a good general to fight. You feel it's very satisfying when you get him killed, when you kill him, but when you finally kill him, and you get down to the 3 settlements and what have you, it's satisfying at that point where you're like, right, I've killed all their generals pretty much. They've got a couple of settlements left. Do they deserve a full banner army? No, they don't. They've lost. And that's my opinion on it. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have it to some extent. It's just, for me personally, I'm not a big fan. That's why I don't really play the newer Total War games, if I'm being honest. I play pretty much DAC and AGO. Although I've been playing AGO quite a bit. I've been been enjoying it, I can't lie. It's different than sort of vanilla DAC, and I, you know, like that's fair enough because it's a completely different it's a sub mod, you know. But it does play slightly different, and you have to be careful. But I have been really enjoying it, I can't lie. But yeah, but apart from, they've turned their pikemen. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Raiders. But yeah, I do enjoy. I just don't. I think the new, like I said, the Total War, the Warhammer Total War just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me personally. But again, it's not a criticism. It's not, you know, it's personal preference, isn't it? You know, some people quite like Final Fantasy and things like that. I've never understood the point in playing Final Fantasy, but you know, doesn't mean to say that it's wrong. Just personal preference. So yeah, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of the newer Total War titles. I have to admit, I've hardly played Warhammer 2. I know, like, you've got like your big YouTubers like Legend of Total War and all that. They do play. They sort of went full. Well, they went full on. Well, he did, didn't he? Because he used to do. I remember he used to do that video. He used to do, like, didn't he used to say if it was campaigns? And then that just stopped, didn't it? And that's completely gone now. And it's like, you know, and it's like, I get that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like, you know, at the end of the day, he has enough subscribers that it's probably his job. I don't, like I say, I'm not a fan of Warhammer 2, so I don't really watch anything related to it. I know when, like, I've always watched Scalu. I was on the sick the other year through work. I had surgery on my back, and I had Third Age Total War on the laptop, but it was, my computer at the time was so slow, it could barely run it. Bearing in mind, this is a mod for a game which is like, what, how many years old now? And it literally could hardly run it. And I was off work for about 10 weeks, I think, something like that. So I had a lot of time during the day because I was just sat at home doing nothing. And I don't know if there's any people who are my age who watch the channel. But as you can tell, if I can remember, put it this way, if I can remember Shogun 1 being new, that gives you an indication of my age. So I was off work for about 10 weeks, and I didn't have anything to do. And like I say, you get to, you can hit them. You get to a point in your life, which unfortunately happens to us all. And I got to the point in my life where I was just bored. Like, I had my Xbox, like my Xbox One, and, you know, all that sort of stuff and what have you. And, you know, I had the Game Pass at the time because it was on for £1, so I got the Game Pass for £1, you know, and all that sort of stuff. And I just couldn't find anything to, like, I just was bored, you know. So I was on YouTube and I come across Galu's channel, you know, and I just binged everything, all of his old, the lore videos that I used to do, and, you know, all of his campaigns and what have you. And then there was other, I think Melkor I don't think he's on YouTube anymore, is he? Fuck off. Right, you can get chased down then. He'll be the Brandabass Archers, won't he? Take them off. Don't want to kill our own people. Trying to find the bodyguard. Is it you? Are you the bodyguard? Whitney Houston, bodyguard? Yeah, sorry, so lost my train of thought there. So I watched all of his videos. I watched him for a long, long time. And I still do. You know, I try and catch his live streams when I get the chance. But sometimes I'm at work and what have you, so it happens, you know. I'm just watching this general slowly get killed. There he is. Sorry, mate. But I don't watch his Total War video, the Warhammer 2 videos. I don't know. I just find it. I don't know. I just find Warhammer quite. It's just not my cup of tea, and it's just like Doomstack after Doomstack after Doomstack, and it's like, is that fun for people? I don't know. Is it? If you let me know, I don't know. I don't know. I used to like with this and with Rome and probably to Empire to a lesser extent, but Empire's a bit different, isn't it? Because the gameplay's all over the place. But there used to be something quite nice about holding off like a large army, you know, with a small army, or the other way around, where you've killed a large army with a small army, or whatever. But when you've just Doomstack on Doomstack, it's just like, is that? I don't know. But I don't watch any Warhammer stuff. Oh, it was Western Defenders. I was nearly right. We haven't got much in the way of We haven't got much in the way of range, so we'll do this battle, and I think we'll end the episode, and then hopefully we'll just quickly sort of set our plans out after this. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. But again, it's not a thing where, you know, you have to like things just because someone like everybody else likes them and stuff like that. I just, you know, it's not for me. Oh, here's Undertowers. Towers. Oh, there they are. There they are in the background over there. It's not a bad battle map. It's got the hill here, hasn't it? But I think we're going to attack from probably here. Yeah, we'll attack from here. No, we won't. We can't. We'll attack from here. There's me thinking, oh yeah, just can't do it. So this hopefully should be a fairly straightforward battle. They don't have anything really. Cav's not going to get used, especially against Spearmen. We'll put the archers there, and then we'll have a unit of pikemen. I think they can hold the line there. We'll send the chieftain in. Tradition. Unit of pikemen. And then we'll have the berserkers can hit there. And then this unit of warband can go there. Time 6 it. I'd aim for the West Run defenders. You won't get many kills with the merchant militia. I like when you have a good unit of archers and you can just sit, you know, outside of a region and just fire at them, but we don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll just sit there, maybe. See what they do. I'm going to say we're going to do a test here. So this is a 2. So how much archers is there? About 100 and just shy of 200. Look how many kills they're getting. The Hardy's getting any kills. They're so shit. They're so bad. Which is a bit of a shame because we're now at the barracks event. So, you know, like I was kind of hoping like we wouldn't have these, but hey ho. So it's the hand we've been dealt. So we've killed 17%. They're also just better to just get the enemy to come towards you, and then you can nip round and. Because I think we're just gonna have to just attack, which is a bit annoying. But we'll send Yagthak round there, I think. Yeah. So look at that. I mean, it's shite, absolutely shite. We'll send the pikemen in. I was kind of hoping to get used to berserkers as well, but that hasn't happened. Get Yagthak over there. Stick it on times 2. You can come off defensive. Hit the merchant militia. You're not on defensive. Warband and the raiders can go along there. And hopefully these will start melting fairly quick. We'll have a... Yeah. Raiders. Raiders. I'll have one of them. Have we got anybody else? Oh, we got the Berserkers, right? You go that way. We'll send Yagthak. We'll send Yagthak along here, I think. Just times 6 it, because we're not... It's just purely just trying to get... Just whittle them down. Berserkers can hit them. Probably a better hit. Yeah, we've got this. This battle's done. Yeah. Oh. It's starting to get a bit cold now. It's starting to get not like this sort of cold here, because it's snowing for this, but get him stuck in. There you go. Boom. He loves to fight, man, does Yagthak. Loves it. Well, that's 4%. So, I mean, all things considered, I don't think we've done too bad here. Just going to watch these just melt. I love watching the pikemen on times 6. I know it's because of the animation, but it's funny. There we are. Lost 40. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's Undertowers ours now. Undertowers is ours. There we are. Undertowers is ours. I mean, it's actually not that cold, probably, compared to some people that are watching, because it's about like 10 degrees or something, but it feels quite cold. Unfortunately for me, my flat is so cold that it could be warm outside and it would still feel cold. It's just one of those. Probably it's because the windows are all shut, but you just don't need it. He's not interested in that. We're just going to sack it because they share our culture, don't they? We're making decent money now, which is good. I think they've built everything for us, haven't they? Yeah, just get the tannery up and run. That's it. Job's the fish. We'll get... Oh, Yagthak can't get us any towers. That's a shame. But we're going to end the episode there. We'll end it on a high note. Next episode, we will end the turn from here. And then hopefully we might be able to see if we can get shot of the army outside of Metrith. And then hopefully push out of there. The army... Douglas... Actually hasn't got a bad army. I'm just gonna walk. We're walking and we're talking. Build a watchtower there. That gives us full sight now, which is good. Captain Ulf can go up to Undertowers, and Captain Yu can go also up to Undertowers because Yagthak needs a better army. Macrath is going to head to Buzzradoom, be the governor there. So Douglas, we're going to be cheeky. The spy we don't need him there now. So we're going to move the spy. Probably. What's that marching towards Mitchell Delvin? Let's have a look. See what Mitchell Delvin looks like. Yeah, I mean they've got. Yeah, it's too tempting. So we're just gonna try it. We're gonna start marching towards Mitchell Delvin, I think. Which way does it take you? Yeah. So we should hopefully hit Mitchell Delvin on the next episode. I don't know if it has an armory or not. To be honest, I can't lie. I've never actually fought a Mitchell Delvin, so I don't know if it's just a standard Bree town or if it's, you know... I know Hobbiton is custom. I have fought Hobbiton before. And Longbottom, I think, is as well. But what we'll do is we'll hit Mitchell Delvin. We'll probably get some forces from Undertowers. And we'll help Douglas just so he's got a bit more support there. And then the reinforcements should come up quite nicely. Hopefully we'll relieve Metrith. The beginning of the next episode. I don't think our diplomat's going to be able to reach Gondor in time, is it? Oh no, it might. Isn't there a fort on here? Oh, there it is. Right, so we'll get our map information sold. They've got 2 grand, so we've got quite a few settlements now, don't we? So let's ask for 2,200. I think that's fair. Bada bing. There we are. Come on. There we are. So we've got a bit of cash there. So we've got to speak to Mordor. Mordor. Dolamroth, you get the score. I think what I might do, if you can forgive me, is just cheat move the diplomat across Kyrandros and then down and back around. Which it kind of makes sense, but you know. So next episode, we'll hit Mitchell Delvin. We'll relieve Metrith. We hopefully should be marching on Longbottom as well. If not, we certainly want to be gathering forces to do that. We might hit Hobbit on, depending on, how things go. But we're going to keep the spy just outside Mitchell Delvin for now. Hopefully they won't recruit too much. As always, I'd like to say thank you for everybody that's been watching. Everybody that's been subscribing recently. I do genuinely appreciate it. It's been quite crazy the past sort of few weeks since the Gondor campaign started for the channel. It's been really good. It's been nice to see people watching, so I do appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, and you're thinking about it, please consider it. Helps with the whole algorithm thing. And as always, it just makes me smile. And it's nice to go onto my YouTube page every day and see the number increase, and it is very warming. There you go, that's a word for you. We've got Gondor. This video will be going up on Wednesday, with the 27th, and then Gondor will be Friday, the 29th, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a Halloween person. I personally hate everything scary. I don't like scary things. So I'm not a Halloween person at all. So I might put up a Dunland video on Sunday maybe, or another Gondor video. But we did have a Gondor weekend just gone, so we should be fair. We should be fair. So I'll probably do a Dunland episode for Sunday. But I think because I've got a few things to do just now, but I'm recording a few episodes today. I'll explain here what I'm going to do for when I'm away, but I will put it on my Discord as well so that people can read it. Just so that we have a bit of an understanding of what... It'll only be for like 3 episodes, but if I get them pre-recorded, then it makes it easier so that we're not like sort of stressing before we go away, if you know what I mean. I haven't got anything else to say. So on that note, I shall see you guys on the next one.